Players, players. It is Wednesday, April 16th. My name is Matt, and this is Coffee and Blackjack. Very special Coffee and Blackjack today. Today, we're doing something that we have never done before, and I'm going to introduce it to you very soon. But I got to talk about yesterday first before we get into it. So we only have $414,000 in the balance, and I say only because yesterday we had 640 something, which was significantly higher. So today we're doing the massive comeback. That's the goal. We're going to be playing some tournaments today. That's the goal, and we're doing Coffee and Blackjack. So let's, without further ado, here, let's introduce Coleman, who's going to be playing with us today. Coleman, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. So Coleman, right on, man. Yeah, it was Coleman's idea. He's like, "Why don't we play together?" And I was like, "Okay, let's do it. Let's do it on stream." And then I was like, "Let's turn the video on." And he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah." Yeah, right.
No problem.
No problem. So he's in. All right. So Coleman is sitting in seat 1 today. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play behind Coleman, and we're going to do the double your bankroll challenge. So you can see my balance there, 414,000, and we're going to get started right after this hand. See if I can put a wager down, bet behind here. So I'm betting behind. I'm going to put, let me do that again. All right, so I put 300 down on Coleman's hand. That's the plan. That's what we're doing. We're doing the bet behind today. So Coleman, how much are you playing right now?
I'm only going with 25 still to start.
25. No
Low
side
stakes
bets today?
No. I was actually playing a little bit the other day, and side bets weren't hitting so much, so we'll keep it like this for a little bit.
That sounds good. I think it's fitting that when I play behind you in the first hand that we're going to have today might be a continuation of yesterday. I don't know. Maybe I should lower my bet to 25 as well.
Yeah, that's a little crazy there. It's been definitely little insane. The dealer pulling a lot of 20s and 21s the past couple of days. I've been playing also, so I don't really know what's going on with that.
I don't know. I think just it's blackjack in general is peaks and valleys, and I think that I'm not always going to win every single stream, and I've come to that realization that it's not always going to be a W as much as I want it to. I don't know. Do you feel the same way, Coleman? Are you?
Oh yeah. It's definitely peaks and valleys, just like you said. You ride the highs, just like you always say. Also, you got to know when to cap your losses, walk away. It's hard because you're thinking, hey, maybe then I can get back the next one, couple of hands, but it's good to try to stay, I guess, not emotional, but it's hard, right? So
not emotional. That's right. So I wanted to ask you, when did you start playing blackjack? How did you get into blackjack? How did this all start?
Well, I'm 48 years old, so it started way back. I grew up in northern New Jersey, and we have Atlantic City here. So when I turned 21, me and my buddies would always try to go down to AC whenever we could. On the weekends, we'd leave, Friday night or Saturday night at like midnight, drive 3 hours like a bunch of idiots to get down there and be exhausted and play, and then drive 3 hours home to be back at work. So it's been a while, but I never really won anything or really had any good strategy of playing. Just trying to do something with hopes and dreams of, hey, yeah, I can play. And then that just kind of continued, just with work trips and stuff, traveling across the country. And a couple people I used to work with were, another bust. Were big time into gambling, so we just kind of hung out, watching them for a while. I've read a book here and there, and just been casually playing ever since.
And what
It's
was
actually
your?
a little weird. Sorry. Mhm.
No, go ahead. Finish.
No, I was going to say, so really funny story is, got into it more recently once I found your channel. My daughter was turning 21, and she said she wanted to go to Atlantic City with her friends, and she wants to learn how to play blackjack. And I'm like, all right. And my wife never really played that much, and then so I kind of, got some felt, got some cards, and was teaching her, and then her friends came and whatnot, and then found your channel, and then it's just been slowly building. And then me and my wife decided to start going, and we've been going to our local casino almost every week, which is kind of fun. And we bring a set amount of money and we just play, and she's pretty good too. So it's actually kind of funny. Watch videos all the time, and it's kind of how that whole thing transpired. So.
No, that's really cool. I think you nailed it on the head with the, okay, So your daughter decides she's turning 21. She decides she wants to go to Atlantic City. And you're like, well, I can't let you know. I can't let you go without showing you how to play, right?
Right.
That's what's
Yeah.
going through your head, right?
Yeah. And instead of saying no, you shouldn't gamble, maybe it
Right.
wasn't the best parenting move, but I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll teach you how.
You know, and,
So
and it's something that you like to do. But the way I've always seen, playing blackjack and having fun with your friends is more like, a night out. And I spend more than most when I go out for dinner, in terms of like $500, and like how much enjoyment am I getting out of the steak? Yes, I'm getting enjoyment, but
sure.
could I get just as much enjoyment by spending a couple $100 playing blackjack? And it's
Yeah.
weird, right? It's like people who like it, they really like it, right? It's like
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
really like cocktails. If that's what you like doing, then that's a really fun night out for you. Some people
Yeah.
like going to the theater and listening to classic opera. That's not me. Right,
Yeah.
but
Me
it's somebody, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Definitely.
everybody's cup of tea, right? And it's all different.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think Common, we're down two hands and we've won the
Yeah.
last one. So we're down one unit. So if we win this, we're back even, right? So we've got 17.
Yeah.
We're playing the hand on the right. For those of you watching at home, we're the hand fully on the right. We've got 17. You can't see it very well. We're gonna try and maybe move to the center if a seat opens up. But Kaylin was asking, so that's the answer. I'm going to
Oh,
say
yeah.
hi to the
Yeah.
chat here for a sec, Coleman. Maybe you want to say hi to the chat. Are you watching the
Yeah.
chat?
Hello, chat. I kind of am a little here and there. I don't have that much screen real estate, but trying.
Sounds good. No worries. So Felipe Mota's in the house. Um, Coleman sometimes bet high stakes. He goes, I've seen Coleman. Think I've seen you double 100 at some point. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you have. It's not often. I started my little balance here, from like a couple $100. So definitely don't consider myself a high roller or anything. But if I have the equity to do it every now and again, it's feeling good, I will, but definitely start at the 25 and the 50s. I kind of just hang out there.
Hang out there. Yeah, sounds good. And side bets sporadically. How are we feeling on side bets?
Yeah, sporadically, not too often. Again, it's pretty inconsistent. If I'm feeling it, sure, then if not, no,
I
unfortunately.
hear that.
But
So 12 on a 4. What do we do here? 12 on a 4.
I'm
And
definitely going to stand
sounds good.
and pray.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm going to say hi to Peter Murphy in the chat. Hi to Metalizer in the chat. Xeno. Xeno says, yes, I was down yesterday, 190. Yeah, it's more than that, actually, that I was down. I think it's a bit more. It's like 220 or something. I recorded a little bit of, content around it. 13. We need a bust here.
Yeah, come on.
There it
There
is.
it is. Hey, winning streak, 2 in a row, right?
2 in a row. I hope so. I don't know where we're at. I think I'm down 1 unit. I think I'm betting 300. You know what? I'm gonna up it a little bit since we're on a streak. I'm gonna up it to 500. Yeah, there are definitely peaks and valleys in blackjack. Let's hope for a big hand here. A little 3. Every time I hope for a big hand, it seems like a 3 or a 4 or a 5 has been coming out. But things are going to turn around. Here's a 7. Ooh, 8 on a 7.
All right.
It's cool that your wife is into it. Do you guys, when you go to the casino, do you make a weekend of it? Do you make a night of it? Is a night out, date night? What's the thing?
Yeah, it's usually just the night. We are 16. Oh, gotta go. So I mentioned I had one daughter. It's actually in college. I have 2 daughters in college. One's graduating. Look at that, 21. Nice. One daughter is graduating next month, and my other is a sophomore. So it's just us now, kind of little empty nester thing. And with this whole blackjack thing started with my older wanting to learn, it's just been us. So we're kind of like, you want to go to the casino? And that's kind of what we do on Fridays. And it's pretty good because we don't go to Atlantic City.
Yeah.
I've moved, obviously, since growing up to a little more central Jersey, and we go out to a casino in Pennsylvania. It's only an hour away, west of us.
No way. What's the name of the place?
Wind Creek.
Oh,
They have a couple
nice.
properties. Yeah, it's a nice little casino. It's not bad, and we've gone there. It's like I said, about an hour. So there and back, make a couple hours out of it and have a good time.
That's kind of fun. Do they have a place to go out for dinner? Do you have cocktails, or is it mostly just blackjack? What's the
Yeah,
night out?
yeah, we they definitely have a couple restaurants. Gotten a few comps, which is pretty good every now and again.
Yeah.
So they have a good steakhouse, and they have a little like food court. It's also attached to a an outlet mall, which is kind of weird, but whatever. So do a little shopping, hang out, play some blackjack, walk around. My
Right
wife
on.
like some slots. We'll play some slots, walk around again. Yeah, it's pretty good.
So
Good night.
she plays blackjack with you as well, or is she more
Yeah.
slots? She
No, she's
does.
definitely blackjack also. Yeah,
Oh,
she's
nice.
it's good because sometimes, I'll be at one table, she's at another, and I'm looking at her and she's looking at me, kind of like, if anyone's watched there's no system. We're not like nodding signals or anything, but it's just funny, like, where she's over there playing, and I see some people like trying to talk to her, and I'm laughing, guys like hitting on her or something, and I'm like, I'm standing right here or something.
That's
But yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, big hand here, Coleman. Coleman's got 11. I'm betting behind.
Gonna do it.
I got 700 behind you.
Do you have to double? Does it double you if I double or no?
I don't
When you
think
bet
they give me
behind.
they don't give me the option of the bet behind double. So I
All
get
right.
what you get, and
All
I
right.
think the split. I think it'll split my bet, but I don't think I'm allowed to double. Oh,
All
they
right.
do double me. They
Oh
auto double
no.
me. Yeah,
Was
I
that
got
right?
1.4k behind. I get auto doubled. Sick.
And now we got 14.
Let's hope for. Let's hope for. I would have doubled anyway, so no
Okay.
difference.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, we need a dealer bust here for the double
Big
your
time.
bankroll challenge for the Wednesday edition for the kind of low stakes.
Yeah.
We definitely need a $2,800 win halfway there. Sean Nudd in the chat says good morning. Alex says hi. Terry from MTL Jax says good morning. Josh B in the house. All right, players. Smash that like button. We're gonna do a giveaway.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a giveaway at 100 likes. Coleman's gonna pick the winner, and then we're gonna do another giveaway at probably 200 likes. So, and then we'll give away a shirt, maybe 250 likes, and we're definitely doing some high stakes today. So stay tuned. I got a claw back from yesterday. The goal is to make 100 G's today. So Coleman, I don't know if you want to stick around for that, but it's gonna be high stakes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll see if I can. Yeah. I'll check it out. Look at this.
Dealer 20. So it's okay if it's happening now, as long as it doesn't
Yeah.
happen. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Later.
okay if it's happening now. It would be better if it didn't, but
Yeah.
if we were betting more, it would hit us more, I think. So, all right, I'm gonna go 500. I don't know what you're doing. Are you?
stick
Yeah,
with
you
25.
stick with
Yeah.
25. Yeah, I don't think the shoe's turned yet.
No, it looks like it's almost the way they play. It's almost done. Maybe a couple more hands. Full table. 8.
Do we push the edges on 8?
Double it, you mean? It's
I'm
into the
just
shoe.
I'm bugging you.
I was thinking about it, but
Well, you do whatever you
nah,
want.
I'll stick with straight hit. We'll
There was
see.
a guy in the chat yesterday who was telling me to never hit 16. And I was like, and I'm down like 150 grand. And I'm like, and it starts messing with you. Like, is he right?
Yeah.
And it's like, would I have won? Which hand is he talking about? And it's, oh man.
Yeah, it makes you second guess your decision sometimes, but that's it's there's that mental game is crazy. It gets in your head, just like you said, it's like should I have done it? Should I have done it? But no regrets, right? You just play the way you play.
Play the way you play, and then you move on. You move on to the next
Yeah.
hand. And if you always play consistently, then there's no coulda, shoulda. And if I would have done this hand and that the next hand, then the result of 3 hands later would have been different. But then you start going crazy. Like, what is that? You can't play
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, you get in your own head, and that's not going to
Jeez.
be good for anybody. Then you have to explain to your wife why you don't have a house anymore. I mean,
Jeez, yeah, let's not. Let's
No.
not.
let's not do that.
Coleman, let's change
lost that
seats.
hand.
Change seats. Go to the third
Yep.
seat.
No problem.
Oh, it's there's another shoe. But I'll play this hand. And so we're down, I think I'm down about 1,400, I think, or 1,800. And I think I'm going to it's the double your bankroll challenge, right? So that's kind of what I'm going to do is try and make the 5 grand or lose the 5 grand and then bet 5 grand. So that's what we're going to try and do today. Hopefully, Coleman, you can make some money with that other seat.
I'm only down, what, think $75 right now. Not bad,
73
but
units? No, that's not bad at
yeah,
all.
3 units. Yeah.
Considering the shoe we've had, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Especially the
Yeah.
double loss, yeah. Oh, and we got to go. I got to go check out the tournaments too. We got a tournament.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, 12 minutes. You know what? Maybe we do that right now. Got to go check
Okay.
out the tournament. I'm going to go and play the tournament. Let me just go ahead and load that up. Give me a sec here. And then we'll come back to this. Coleman, do you have a tournament strategy?
My trusty blackjack tournament strategy card.
Beautiful.
You know what? I did try actually. I was doing it yesterday. I didn't realize it, but you can play multiple hands on this strategy. And
Yes,
I was
correct.
doing smaller bets on multiple hands, and that worked. But I don't know if that's always a good thing or not. You know, it kind of worked, but it was just something to try out. But I generally go lower first and then see if I can push it at the end.
Push at the end. Oh, yeah, that's a good strategy. I'm of the.
But when you're creeping up me over 5 and then I come back at 5 above, and I'm like, screw it all in. Nah.
Right? I know it's tournament strategy, but I think it's different. I think if there were more players in the tournament, it would be a very different strategy that we could play because the totals would get higher and the leaderboard would change so often that you actually have to play your 10 hands straight up and see how high you can get. I think that's kind of the way it is. I'm 2 buy-ins deep here. I don't know about you, Coleman. I'm 2 buy-ins deep.
I'm the one already.
Good for you. Yeah. Here's my 3rd rebuy. I'm the king of rebuys. Once I ran this tournament in a live casino and I had a guy rebuy 9 times. And he was even on the leaderboard in like position 3 and he decided to rebuy again just to kind of try and get a better score. And I had to go see him. I'm like, you can only have 1 seat at the final table. You can't have 2 seats at the final table. It's just 1. And I'm like, you can't give it to anybody. And it's weird because I had never made that rule, but I had to like make the rule on the spot. You know what I mean?
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I think I'm finally going to win a hand. All right. Let's check out that leaderboard. All right. I'm up there. All right, Coleman. I'm going to go back to high stakes blackjack, and I think I'm gonna grab a seat. I think, and see what I could do for the double your bankroll challenge. I think I'm down about 2,500. So I'm gonna see if I can accomplish the goal. There seems to be a lot of open tables there, open seats, I should say.
I forgot to hit. I'm like 12 on the table. I'm in the middle seat. If you want, I'll move out of the seat and you can jump in on it.
Oh no, that's fine. It's fine. If you're there, you know what? I'll play on your seat. If you're in the middle, I'll play on your seat. That's fun. That sounds great, actually. I'll play on your seat. So I've got 2,500 to make up, and then I've got 5,000 to make. Dealer's pulling 20s again. Glad I missed that hand. Here we go. Let's go 1,000. Let's go, Coleman. Let's do this.
All right. That's a good start.
Where's the side bet?
Should have been playing the side bets.
Right?
Woulda, shoulda.
Woulda, shoulda. I'm surprised you didn't split the 10s. This would have been the perfect time to split those 10s. I don't know why, but I feel like it would have been the perfect time.
Well, yeah. On the tournament, sure.
Yeah, right? Different strategy.
good one.
100%. Yeah, nice one. Nice one there. You gotta love the no-brainers, right? 20,
yeah.
20 on 9, 20 on 8, 18 on 7. Like, those are the days, right?
Yeah. So good. $14 out of 10.
Right. William in the house. Good morning, William. All right, Coleman's going to hit the 14 here. Big 7. 24. Ouch. Mario, This is what a hit yesterday. Yeah, you are not kidding, Mario. Shuheb, we can't answer that. I apologize. I'm not trying to ignore you or anything like that. Appreciate the question. If there was a DM feature, we could do that. Oh, brutal. But if you want to learn how to play blackjack, you can go to neversplittens.com, take the player certification program, and don't forget the most important lesson, which is bankroll management. And I will say that I didn't practice much bankroll management yesterday, but it is the most important one. And by watching this, I think we learned too that these things do happen, and that it's not all rainbows and lollipops, right? It's not always. But you know what? You know what's a rainbow and a lollipop? 11 on a 3.
That's right. Let's go. Let's do it.
Do it up. Do it up. Big 10. Big 10, Joanna. All right, second chance. Second chance. Eight's ugly.
Little card. Come on.
Oh,
Here we go.
10.
Big 10.
Big 10.
Nice.
Ship it. Yes. That's huge. Back to even.
There we go.
Oh my God, that's huge. Massive
I'm
win.
going to push a little bit on this one.
All right, nice. Kelly Wolf Dog says, never split Tuesdays. I don't know. I feel like Tuesdays have become more higher stakes than the Big Bet Friday lately. I've had two. I think Tuesdays have been the two. Oh, here we go. Big ace.
Come on,
got the
Big
light
10.
out.
Let's go.
Oh, he's 2 on a 2. Check that strategy card, Coleman.
Yeah. It's just a hit.
Damn it, right? I want to double all the time.
Man.
And then my strategy card brings me back to earth. Oh! Free rolling.
Nice. There it is.
Free rolling. Terry, I should add it to the masterclass. I should add yesterday's session as what not to do. Just 2 hours of pain. Oh my gosh.
13, 14. Come on.
Need a 10 here, Joanna.
17. All right.
That'll work.
Nice.
Nice push.
Keep going.
All right, 2 G's. 2 G's on this one since we're up $1,000.
Sometimes I feel like when we're playing, even watching you, when there's like no one else at the table, it's like that Austin Powers movie. I'm going to be playing all the hands.
Yeah, yeah. And I wish I could, like, and some people say, bet max, bet max, bet max. And I always talk about, like, playing all the hands with all the side bets is not a good strategy. It's good TV, but that's about all it is.
Yeah, yeah. Like, no, don't do it.
I know that
like
10
the
is so ugly.
Exposed, right? And that
Correct.
massive loss over that weekend or week, whatever it was just almost like I can't even calculate just losing that much money. And I watch his videos every now and again, and he was pretty, humbled by it on a couple of videos afterwards and talking about it. But it's still, I mean,
yeah, and I feel the same way sometimes. Like I can always come back, and sometimes you realize that you just can't. And is his name Steve? What's his name? What's his Cody?
Yeah.
Cody.
Cody, yeah.
Cody. Apologies, Cody. Apologies. He and he went to multiple properties, right? When that happened.
Yeah.
And I mean, and that's the thing is you get into it so much. That you go to another property, things are going to change, blah blah blah, the stuff, and then you probably push the edges, right? Sometimes when I get into it, I push the edges too. Like I'll double ace 2 on a 2 when I'm trying to push it, right? So this one, that's a tough one. Dealer had to pull an ace there,
of course.
But yeah, I don't care who you are. Even Dana White talks about losing insane amounts of money over 2 days, and it'll take him 3 days to get it back, that kind of thing, right?
Right.
The bankroll helps, I think, and if you're gonna like run crazy runs back.
Yeah, and he's got a fairly liquid, income stream coming. Dana White from everything. I don't know. I think Exposed. That's all he has is his channel and streaming and stuff. But he says he's not from money. But and making money is hard no matter what you're doing. And to just come across that kind of loss, it's just hard. And watching his friends sometimes too. It's like, should they be a little more proactive? Hey, man, stop. Or I don't know. I might see them egging them on. Yeah, it makes for good entertainment and stuff too. But surrounding yourself with people that, yeah, you're responsible for yourself and everything else. But a good support system can also, help you out here and there because that's just that hole is enormous.
I agree. And the kid, I mean, he's young, his friends are young, and I think I'm guilty of that too.
Oh, yeah.
When I was young, I would,
Oh, yeah. You're
go to the
right?
ATM 5, 6, 7 times in a night, right? Just that's because that's what you do, right? You got, you got no responsibilities. You got nothing. You got, you got nothing to worry about. It's just basically, I'm coming here to play and I'm just gonna keep playing, right? So that is one of those things that I don't think he doesn't have any kids, right? I imagine he's a bit young.
No, I think he's single.
And neither do his friends probably don't have any kids either.
Yeah,
right?
probably not. No, I'm gonna think so.
So that's yeah. So okay. So where are we at? I'm about even. How are you doing? Even.
I'm break even. Yeah. Same.
All right. We're gonna see what's gonna happen here. Let me see. 26 minutes on stream. I'm gonna need a coffee. It's nice that you're playing the hand for me, so I don't really have to pay attention here, which is kind of nice. So so I might go start
Hopefully
my
I'm doing
coffee.
it right.
You're doing great. You're doing great. All right, I'm going to bet $1,000. I'm going to go start my coffee, and it's going to be... Actually, you know what? I'm going to look at the hand first.
Yeah, that's what we got. All right. Good start.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
hey!
Jeez.
As soon as I
like
lower
that.
it, right?
All
Always
right.
when you lower it.
You know what? I'll just wait. That's good. Good blackjack. Good blackjack.
Yeah.
I'll wait for the coffee. Oh, he does, eh? Kalen says he does have one young one. All right.
Okay.
Well, thank
Didn't
you.
know that.
Thank you,
right.
Kalen. Thank you for letting me know. Apologies on the assumption. Meant no disrespect. But this is a good win. This is a good win. This is a $1,500 win. So we're up. I'm up 1,500. I think I'm going to push the next bet. Although a lot of little cards there, Coleman. I don't know. Maybe I'll just stick with 1,000. That's a lot of little cards out there.
There are. Yeah.
Although we might get a
go
double
for it a
out of
little
this. Might get a double. Oh, Shane Mando. Yeah, reminding me about the buzzer. There it is. All right, thank you to the new sub, Talzy96. How about another ace?
Yeah, let's go 2 in a row.
Oh!
I lowered it a little.
Let's
I
go!
brought it up a little bit. I should have brought it higher, but hey, I'll take it.
Well, glad I didn't put the bet down. Geez, that's 3 G's in 2 hands. I mean, I will take that. Whew. Very nice. Very nice. So we are, let me see here. We're 417, started with 414, so we're up $3,000. Can we make it 3 in a row to complete the double your bankroll challenge? I'm going to push it a bit.
I don't know. New dealer, new luck. I don't know. It's looking good. It's just 2 of us at the table here.
So Paul says there's like a card reader and they control the game. They never let you in. Do you have an opinion on how on these comments?
It's I don't believe that. I mean, it's coming out of the chutes, a card reader. I don't think these dealers are, bottom dealing from another card in the shoe. It's clear acrylic. I tend to stay away from the continuous shufflers.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the worst. Can they shuffle the deck in a certain way off screen? I guess anything's possible. Hey, I won again.
We won again, but they'd also have to shuffle it off screen and the cut, and then the first card that gets flipped up, and then they burn 15 cards or 10 or 9 or 6 or whatever. Then it becomes like you're trying really hard to, and where's the benefit? That's where I see
exactly. Yeah, I mean they're making money hand over fist, and I get it. I guess they're trying to want to.
And this is the hand I'm not playing because I completed my challenge.
Okay.
I'm not even playing this one. So go, Coleman. You got 2 aces there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let this run. Well, you know what? I'm going to watch your hand, and then I'm going to get a coffee, and then after that, oh no, I have to do my $5,000 hand. This should have been my $5,000 hand. Oh,
Maybe it's good it wasn't because I
I'm
got another ace
looking
and a
at the 12 and 17. Yeah, I don't.
Not so good.
Jeez. Oh. Oh my God. I'm more preoccupied with my coffee than this hand. Oh, I hope you win this. I'm
Yeah, let's
sorry I
see.
missed it.
Terrible twos. Flip a 10. Flip a 10.
Big 10. Oh, so gross.
Gross.
Jeez. This would have cost me 10 grand. Okay.
Good thing.
Okay, I'm going to get the coffee and then I'm going to come back and we're going to do the $5,000 hands. So,
Yeah,
so
sounds good.
Coleman, say hi to the people. I'll be right back.
All right.
You can place your bets now. The bets are open for you.
Let's keep it going.
And the bets are closed. Good luck.
All right. Let's see how we're doing. We got a 2. Ace 2 on a 3.
15, a 10, a 16, and
Still
a
just a
20.
still just a hit.
So
Let's see.
you are having a 12 here.
All right.
Okay. It's a hit here, and that will be an 8 or 18 for you.
8 or 18.
Big K all day.
Stand on that.
Do next here. Okay. Here is a double down. Good luck on that.
Yeah, I probably should have doubled
Be a 20.
in the original, but we'll see what goes.
A pretty good score. And what about you? Okay. So let's check what's with the dealer.
Flip a 10.
A 30.
14.
A
Come on.
14.
Big 10. Yes.
And guess what? Too many for the dealers.
Let's go.
And special mention for your double down. Let's go for the next one. Yes, place your bets, please. The bets are
Right.
open for you. So, yes. Good luck. Bets are closed.
$17 on an 8.
A perfect pair and an 8.
Just gonna stay and pray on this one.
No compliments for your perfect pair, and here we go. 487. Hello.
All right.
Welcome to the game. Thank you for joining. What about your 15? What should I do? It's a hit. And
Yeah, right, Kaylin. Yeah, I told you should have doubled after the win. It's always that way. Always should have done something else, right?
okay. For your name, you would like to split? Yes. 10 or 20 here.
Oh yeah, Peter. Yeah, it was nice to see you beat Matt a couple of times in tournaments. Yeah, it's good. I think he let me have it yesterday though, and on the first time, I think he let me have the win here and there. So I do appreciate it. It's a lot of fun, but I can tell
21.
Matt's pretty competitive. Me too. So it's kind of like he edges up by 5. I try to edge up by 10. He edges up by 15. It's kind of funny. Yeah, back and forth.
That will make it too many for you. So
Yeah, playing tournaments, man. Playing tournaments is pretty awesome. It's a whole other. It's a different game, right? It's a different game, and what I like about it is the fact that you can kind of. All right, I'm going big here. This is the $5,000 hand.
All right.
You can win a lot with a little, which is kind of what I like about the tournaments. Always depends on the price pool, of course. All right, $5,000 hand here, Coleman. Let's do this. I noticed you doubled your bet. Let's make it happen. Big ace.
Yeah.
That's a 7.
Against a 3.
Oh, give me a 4. Give us a 4.
Yeah.
Look at all the
Four.
7s.
Man, it's like 17 again. 17, 17, 17.
All
All
right,
right.
all
Well,
right, all right.
if you have placed this at
Big hand for the double your bankroll challenge. Big hand.
would you like to do
Get
I
even
almost hit it.
or double. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. Get even or double.
So here is a double down. That will be 19 and a double down for you. So what about
By the way, Matt, I noticed you talk about your kids and driving them everywhere with sports. Went through that myself. Both my girls play soccer. My one played in college. She's a NCAA, Division III team, and I remember tournaments, practices, and 2 different teams at night. You're driving everywhere. You're trying to eat dinner at like 4 in the afternoon. You're throwing food down their face. It's crazy.
It
I mean,
it's
I can imagine the stress that you're going through now with that sometimes.
yeah, it is pretty nuts. We do have it down pack. My wife and I are pretty good about kind of splitting the load. But yeah,
Hmm.
it's definitely something. It's a whole other. It's a different life. Hopefully it'll be nice when I can just buy my son a car when he's 17
Yeah.
and then say, hey, okay, you're driving your sister now. That's
Hmm.
that's your job, right? Here's a
Yeah.
car, and this is what you're gonna do. So okay, so we
Lost
broke
that hand.
even. I broke
Yeah.
even, lost the hand. The dealer pulled a miracle 21. So, Coleman, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go. I'm going to put an end to the Wednesday stream, and I'm going to
Yeah.
continue. I'm going to do an intro for Thursday, and then I'm going to find a new table. I'll probably find the higher stakes table, and we're going to
No
do
problem.
two hands Thursday. So, give me a sec here.
This was great. Yeah.
at dinner time here.
All right, players, that was the double your bankroll challenge, which we try and make $5,000, which we did, and then after that, we ended up losing $5,000 on the $5,000 hand. The dealer pulled a 21, and that's going to happen. That's going to happen. So that was it for the Wednesday edition, but we're going to keep recording the Thursday and the Friday, and this is where we do a massive comeback, and we're going to be playing some blackjack tournaments as well. So may all your doubles bring tens. May the math always be on your side. Mr. Blackjack out.